inverse trigonometric function. Okay, so let's start. First of all, let's see the weightage. What is the weightage we have? So we have a weightage of around 5% of this in the paper. 2025, 2 questions came, then 3 questions, then 2 questions, then 1 question. So roughly the range is 1 to 3. So I will consider the maximum. So 3 questions can come in your paper from this. So a very good chapter, formula based directly. Simply you have to use the formula. Understand? So before we start, some motivations for you, so that these days you can prepare yourself very well. Because what students will do in these days, they will become very much super lazy. They don't want to prepare anything and they simply want that luck favors them without any doing anything. So here is the quote: doing nothing means you stay where you are. Taking one step daily means you go on a long way each year. Means 1 to the power 365. The answer is 1, not 365. This is a little bit wrong. This is 1. And 1.01 to the power 365 will become 37.78. So just fraction of addition and wonders will happen. So let's start practicing the things. ITF. First question, everyone try to solve. Secant square tan inverse 2 plus cosec square into cot inverse 3. What is the value? 1, 5, 15 or 10? Answer is option C. Secant square tan inverse 2. So we'll convert this into secant. Tan inverse 2 means tan theta perpendicular upon base. So this is 2 and this is root 5. So secant square, I will convert this into secant inverse. Secant inverse is hypotenuse upon base. So root 5 by 1 plus cosec square cot inverse 3. Cot inverse means base upon perpendicular. So this is root 10. What is cosec? Cosec is root 10. Now if you can see square is there, so secant inverse root 5 and its whole square. Similarly, cosec inverse root 10 whole square. Secant inverse gone, so root 5 square plus root 10 square. So we have been 5 plus 10, that is how much? 15. So our answer is option C. Clear everyone? Any doubt? Very much easy problem. Triangle method, and simply we have to just solve it. Let's move to the second question. 2 cos inverse x equals to sin inverse 2x under root 1 minus x square is valid for what values of x? NCERT question they have asked, but they don't ask the proof. They ask the range, means the values of x. You can say range or you can say domain. This one. Answer is option D. See, when we prove this, we assume x is how much? Sin theta. Let's suppose cos theta. So now this one, sin inverse 2 cos theta under root 1 minus sin cos square theta. So sin inverse, this is 2 cos theta and this is sin theta. So what is this formula? This is sin 2 theta. Now before I cancel sin inverse, sin this one, 2 theta. What is the range of sin inverse x? Can anyone tell? Yes. Before cancelling, what is the range of sin inverse x? Minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. This is the range of sin inverse x. Means this will belong to minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, means 2 theta will belong to minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Now what is the theta value will belong? Because this value will come as 2 theta. So theta value will belong to minus pi by 4 to pi by 4. Now what is my theta value here? cos inverse x. So cos inverse x will belongs to minus pi by 4 to pi by 4, which is not true. Why not true? What is the range of cos inverse? 0 to pi. This is the range of cos inverse and this is the range of sine inverse. Many times we have done in the classes. But here cos inverse is saying minus pi by 4 to plus pi by 4, that it will not accept. Minus pi by 4 to 0 will not accept. So automatically cos inverse x will get ready on 0 to pi by 4. Understand? So now when I give x, if you know, cos inverse graph is this one. This is decreasing. Cos inverse graph is decreasing, while sine inverse graph is increasing. So this is decreasing function. So I give cos inverse here. The value will get changed. It will become cos pi by 4 and cos 0. So x will belongs to cos pi by 4 is 1 by root 2 and cos 0 is 1. So x belongs to where 1 by root 2 1. I am explaining again. While proving this, we have to put x equals to cos theta. Theta value will become cos inverse. This is the first step. Second step, when we put, we'll get answer as 2 theta. Now this is sine
Sorry.
inverse.
Can
This is sine inverse. So sine inverse, this 2 theta will belongs to minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. So what about theta value? This is minus pi by 4 to plus pi by 4. Now theta is cos inverse x, so it will belongs to minus pi by 4 to pi by 4, which it will not accept. Why? Because cos inverse x will belongs to 0 to pi. So cos inverse x will belongs to 0 to pi by 4 only for positive values. So x will belongs to cos pi by 4 to cos 0, they will get replaced because cos inverse x is a decreasing function. So in this question we have 3-4 learnings. One is the range of sine inverse x, second is the range of cos inverse x, nature of cos inverse x and nature of sine inverse x. Understand? So this is the value of x. I hope this is clear. Right? Anyone have any doubt? They can ask. Yes, participate please. Without participation, I am feeling little bit demotivated. I need emojis, chats. I am a chat bot. Yes, all clear. Let's move to third. Third question is fx is 10x, so we have to find f inverse 1. Tell me the answer fast. The answer is option A, pi by 4. I will assume this as y. You know how to find tan inverse of any function. This is 10x, y is equals to 10x. So I will find the value of x, that is tan inverse y. X will replace with f inverse x, tan inverse y, and y replace with x. So f inverse x is tan inverse x. In place of x, we have to put 1. So tan inverse 1, and that is answer is how much? Pi by 4. That is option A. Clear? Easy problem. Let's move to next one. Fourth question. Cos inverse x plus cos inverse y plus cos inverse z equals to 3 pi. We have to find this value. X, y plus z plus y, z plus x plus z x plus y. Four options are given. Which one would be the answer? And the answer is C. Now what we can do, 3 pi is given, so I will give this as cos inverse x as pi. So x value is cos pi, that is minus 1. This is also y and this is also z. So minus 1 minus, this is minus 2, minus 1 into minus 2 and minus 1 into minus 2. So this is 2 plus 2 plus 2 and the answer is how much coming? 6. So don't leave these kind of problems, very much easy. Come to fifth. 2 sin inverse x minus 3 cos inverse x equals to 4. X is in the range minus 1 to 1. So what is the value of 2 sin inverse x plus 3 cos inverse x? Four options given to you. Try to find. Option B. Now how to solve? Pay attention. 2 sin inverse x is equals to 4 plus 3 cos inverse x. This 3 I will take on this side. So 2 sin inverse x is equals to 4 plus 3. Cos inverse x I can write pi by 2 minus sin inverse x. So 2 sin inverse x is equals to 4 plus 3 pi by 2 minus 3 sin inverse x. Now this I will bring to this side. 3 plus 2, 5 sin inverse x. 8 plus 3 pi by 2. So what is sin inverse x value? 8 plus 3 pi by 10. First equation. Now come to this expression. This value we have to find. We know that 2 sin inverse x, I can write this as 2 sin inverse x plus 3 pi by 2 minus sin inverse x. So now 2 sin inverse x plus 3 pi by 2 minus 3 sin inverse x. So 2 sin inverse x minus 3 sin inverse x, how much? Minus sin inverse x. Now what to do? Just substitute the sin inverse x value here. 3 pi by 2 minus 8 plus 3 pi by 10. So what is the answer? That is 10 is the LCM. 2 5 is 5 3 is 15 pi minus 8 minus 3 pi. 15 minus 3 is how much? 12 pi minus 8 by 10. I think 2 is common. So 2 6 are 12 minus 2 4 are 8 by 5. So 6 pi minus 4 by 5. That is option D. Is it clear, everyone? Nothing to do. First, sin inverse. I just change cos inverse into pi by 2 minus sin inverse x. And you will get the value of sin inverse x. Similarly, change here also. And simply you will get the answer. Anyone have any doubt? Let's move to sixth one. Yes, sixth question. 1 minute time. Try to solve. Let's see the correct answer. Answer is C. Sin inverse 2a by 1 plus a square. If you know, this is the formula of 2 tan inverse a. Similarly, this is the formula of 2 tan inverse a. This is also the formula of 2 tan inverse a. 2 tan inverse x. Now we know that this is 4 tan inverse a and this is 2 tan inverse x. So 2 to cancel. So this is tan inverse x is equals to 2 tan inverse a. Now tan inverse x, 2 tan inverse a formula I will apply, that is tan inverse 2a upon 1 minus a square. So tan inverse get cancelled. X equals to 2a by 1 minus a square. That is option C. Formula must be remembered by everyone. 2 tan inverse a, 2 tan inverse a, 2 tan inverse x. So tan inverse x is 2 tan inverse a, 2 tan inverse a formula is there, tan inverse 2a by 1 minus a square. So this is the value of x, that is option C. Clear? Let's come to seventh. Very good question it is. High chances that it can come in exam. 1 minus sin x is the formula of cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 whole square. Here simply remember 0 to pi by 4, 0 to 45 degree. Sin is going like this and cos is coming like this. Cos is coming like this, means cos is greater. This is sin graph and this is cos graph. So cos is greater, so I will put cos first. And 1 plus sin x we know already. Cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2 whole square. Now if I substitute the values here, I will get First expression I will get cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 plus cos x by 2 and how much? Plus sin x by 2. Similarly, this one cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 minus cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2. Sin got cancelled, cos got cancelled. So cot inverse 2 cos 2 get cancelled. Cos x by 2 with minus of sin x by 2. So cot inverse cot x by 2 with minus sign. So cot inverse minus, so pi minus cot inverse cot x by 2. So we get the answer as pi minus x by 2. Now they can simply ask you different question, integrate this, differentiate this. So you can do this also. So correct answer is option C. This you have to remember. For 0 to pi by 4, my formula will be this. X belongs to 0 to pi by 4. Sir, what happen if they are saying x belongs to pi by 4 to pi by 2, 45 to 90? Then 45 to 90, sine will become greater and cos will become smaller. So here the minus formula will get little bit change. This I will write as 1 minus sin x. I will write as sin x by 2 minus cos x by 2 whole square. Then sine will be bigger value. Understand? For pi by 4 to pi by 2. Clear? So these things just keep in your mind. These are very important points while solving the questions. The examiner will try to trick you in these kind of things. Next one, eighth question. Again a good problem. What is the domain of cos inverse greatest integer x? D is the correct answer here. Now we know that cos inverse fx, whatever next to cos inverse, this will belongs to minus 1 to 1. So now this time in place of fx, I have greatest integer x. So greatest integer x will belongs to minus 1 to 1. So what about x? X will belongs to minus 1 to 2. Because 1.99 is also 1. So 2 I will not consider. So x will belongs to where, minus 1 to 2. 2 with open bracket, minus 1 with close bracket. So only D option is correct here. Clear? Easy? All are KCET level questions. Let's move to next one, question number 9. Very easy problem. Cot inverse minus root 3 plus pi by 6. What is the answer? Do let me know. Means cot inverse, so pi minus cot inverse root 3 plus pi by 6. This is cos pi, cot inverse root 3 is pi by 6. So we left with cos pi, and cos pi is how much? Minus 1. Cos odd pi minus 1 answer. Cos even pi plus 1 answer. And cos multiple of pi by 2. 0 is the answer. Remember these things. 10th one. Let's do this. Tan inverse sine 5 pi by 2. So where is 5 pi by 2 will come? This is pi by 2, this is 3 pi by 2, this is 5 pi by 2, upper side. So sine 5 pi by 2 is how much? 1. So this is 1 by root 3 into sine inverse bracket cos bracket sine inverse minus root 3 by 2. Tan inverse 1 by root 3 is how much? Pi by 6. Sine inverse minus will come outside. Sine inverse root 3 by 2 is how much? Pi by 3. Cos minus will not come outside. So cos pi by 3 is 1 by 2. So sine inverse 1 by 2 is pi by 6. So pi by 6 into pi by 6 square. One method is this. One is to observe. Now see, this will give something answer in pi, right? Some answer in pi it will give. and this will also give some answer in pi. So if they are multiplying, so my answer will be k1, k2. I don't know about k1, k2, but I know that pi square will come in my answer. Here only one option which have pi square, and that is option A. Clear? So you have to simply apply the logic also. Option A. Any doubt to anyone? Yes, Rishika, you are right. One method is to solve traditionally. What is the traditional method? By putting the values and getting. Next is just observing also, because tan inverse, sin inverse, all answers are coming in a multiple of pi. Pi by 6, pi by 2, pi by 4, 5 pi by 12. Like this they are coming. So it will give something in pi and it will give something in pi. So what will be my answer? My answer will be in terms of pi square. Clear? Yes. Emojis चलते रहने चाहिए comment section में. Let's, because they have given so many huge emojis, I will take a screenshot and send to you. So use all those emojis. But nobody will send the sad emojis, okay? Only happy emojis. Next one, question number 11. Fx sin inverse 2x by 1 plus x square, we have to find f dash 3. Now it is ITF with differentiation. Very good, Anuya. B option. We know that this is a formula, sin inverse 2x by 1 plus x square, that is 2 tan inverse x. What is f dash x? Tan inverse x is 1 by 1 plus x square. Let's put in place of x root 3. So root 3 square is 3. So 2 by 4, and the answer is how much? 1 by 2. That is option B. Very simple, simple, easy problems. Not so much tough. Clear?
Sir, could you please explain that one again?
Which one?
The 11th one. I just joined, sorry.
No issue. I'll repeat again. Fx sin inverse 2x by 1 plus x square. This is simple formula, right? This is the formula of 2 tan inverse x. So now if you differentiate, it is 2 by 1, 2 by 1 plus x square. In place of x, we have to put root 3. So we put root 3, we'll get 2 by 4, that is
Got it,
1 by 2.
yes, sir.
Let's come to 12th. Domain of this function, cos inverse root over x minus 1. Students will just get confused or just get scared by the expression value. Domain means the values which will define the function, right? Now if you see, can you put 0 here? Let's try to put 0. F0 cos inverse root over minus 1. This is not possible because it will become I, right? It is imaginary and domain is for only real value function. So 0 we cannot put. So this option got wrong, this option got wrong, this option got wrong. Option A. This is one logical method. Now what is the traditional method? Let's look at that also. Whatever inside root, that should be positive. So x minus 1 should be greater than 1. Now this value root x minus 1 will lie between minus 1 to 1. So I can say root x minus 1 is always greater than minus 1, always true. Why? Because it is a negative value and root is a positive value. So positive is always greater than negative. So this is always true. So no need to check this one. Now let's check this one. Root x minus 1 is less than 1, square on both sides. So x is less than 2. Here it is saying x is more than 1. Here it is saying x is less than 2. If we combine them, we'll get the answer x belongs to 1 to 2. That is option A. Second method is the traditional method. First method is the logical method, like you can put the values. 0 we cannot put here, so automatically 3 options eliminate. We left with option A. Clear? Any doubt to anyone? So here the answer is option A. Let's come to 13. Cos 2 sin inverse 3 by 4 plus cos inverse 3 by 4. Now let's see how to solve this one. Cos, this is 2 sin inverse given, so I will write as sin inverse 3 by 4 plus sin inverse 3 by 4 plus cos inverse 3 by 4. Now we know that cos inverse x plus sin inverse x is how much? Pi by 2. Because this value is the same. So sin inverse x plus cos inverse x is how much? Pi by 2. So it is pi by 2 plus sin inverse 3 by 4. So cos 90 plus theta. What is cos 90 plus theta? Minus sin theta. Sin inverse 3 by 4. Yes or no? Cos 90 degree plus theta. 90 is there, so cos will change into sin. 90 here plus means second quadrant, cos is negative, so minus sin theta. Now sin inverse sin get cancelled. What is the answer? Minus 3 by 4. Is that clear? Anyone have any doubt? 14th question, second last question of today. Now how deep? Pay attention. I will write this as y, 2 tan inverse x plus 2 cot inverse x plus cot inverse x. 3 cot inverse x I will write as 2 cot inverse x plus cot inverse x. 2 is common. What is tan inverse x plus cot inverse x? Pi by 2 plus cot inverse x. So y is coming pi plus cot inverse x. Now we know that cot inverse x will belong to where to where? 0 to pi. So let's add pi to this. Pi plus cot inverse x will belongs to pi to 2 pi. Now this is y value. So y belongs to pi to 2 pi. Now here this y will belongs to where? A plus pi by 2 to b. So in place of b, what I have? 2 pi. So this option got wrong. Only this and this is coming. Now a plus pi by 2 is how much? Pi. So what is a value? Pi minus pi by 2, that is pi by 2. So answer is option A. This is a good problem. Try to solve this. So with that, we had covered 55 questions so far. 40 questions of matrices determinants, 15 of ITF. B is the correct answer. Everyone will get the right answer. So with that, we had covered 15 questions of ITF. So tomorrow we'll meet again. These are the 15 problems we have done. Tomorrow the class will be little bit early, means in the daytime. It will be around 6 to 7, okay? 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. And tomorrow topic will be trigonometric functions. So try to revise the trigonometric formulas of class 11th, whatever you have. So we'll solve the 20 and 25 problems of trigonometry tomorrow. 6 to 7 is the timing, not 9 to 10. Okay. With that, I'm ending the session.